Hello, and welcome to another live video at the Fiber Art Studio Tour Facebook group. This one is going to be, I'm one of the organizers. I'm Karen from Avalon Springs Farm, but you're looking at some mini skeins and the pattern, our featured pattern. Oh, you know what? And there's our cat. Our featured pattern. I'm going to pan up and show you my daughter. So in the show this time, and every time we do this show, we have someone release a pattern to celebrate all of our indie dye artists. And what you do is you collect little mini skeins from indie dye artists. Let me show you some mini skeins. These are mine, but there's many skeins from many dye artists. So they're like little 100-yard of fingering weight yarn, and they come this time, not every time, but this time in little 5-packs, like these. And the reason they come in little 5-packs is only for the sole reason that a mini skein in the mail that was done by Media Peruana. I just had a little glitch in my video stream. So here, Jenny, I'll walk close. And it's 1,000 yards, which means it's 10 little mini skeins. Hence those little 5-packs. And it's a big triangle shawl. She makes it with, do we have it backwards? We have it backwards. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we did that. Oops, quick. Yeah. What did they call that? What did they call that? There was some, wasn't there once a lady who had didn't somebody have a costume thing on a football thing and it was all controversial? We just had a quick costume change. Okay, so yes. So here we go. Yay, it's so pretty. Okay, so this is made out of 10 mini skeins. It's Media Peruana and it's called Ticket to Anywhere. And what you do is you can see the different mini skeins in the pattern. Here we go, here's one. And what you do is you keep, wardrobe malfunction, that was what it was called. Thank you. Is you start the pattern in a certain stitch work, and then you move through several mini skeins, and then eventually the stitch work will move, and then more mini skeins will move. This one, oh, I need to give props to my knitter. So this one was knit by Crackpot Wool Works, and she's in Damascus. Her name is Kathleen Lopez, and oh my God, if anybody could knit this pattern in just a few days, it's Kathleen, because she is an amazing knitter. Yeah. So, okay, so I just wanted to show everybody this. The big reason that I got ours out today to start working on showing it and working the mini skeins and all of that is the one that's in the pattern. If you will see, let me pan down to the pattern. Our colorways this year were neutrals with a pop of color. And even though my printer did not do this justice, because the real one is absolutely gorgeous, you can see that she worked in sort of fall colors, auburny tones with a little, and it actually has like a hint of lime and some browns and stuff. And the one that is on Jenny has a much greater influence of neutrals in gray. And then this is like even though you guys are like on video, so sometimes, you know, the colors don't come across the same on different people's screens. But I would call this like a colonial, maybe not even as blue as a colonial blue, but sort of like a gray, steely kind of pale blue color. This is like a true mousy gray. But you could, and then I did include some browns and this is very beige right in here. So it does have the the browns and the beiges in it, but a lot of the pattern was done in a kind of a different palette than the sample that's online at Kristen's house. So the designer, her name is Kristen Janik, and her business name is Media Peru Anna. And when you buy our little 5 packs of mini skeins, you get a code to go get the pattern. Oh, Kathy is asking me, did I get that blocked? Because she finished it. Okay, so our knitter drove the pattern over in a lightning and thunderstorm to get it to me so it could be part of the show today. And I didn't block it, but I sort of cheated blocking it. I put a warm towel, damp towel on it and ironed it out. So I probably will block it later today or tomorrow. But I think oh my goodness, I love the way it looked. I love the way it looks. Jenny, it's great on you. Yeah, it's great on you. So are there any questions? It's a lovely shawl in those colors. Says Melissa. Thank you, Melissa.
One thing about this pattern is it's very breezy and nice. I don't feel claustrophobic or, too warm in it. It's very, very nice, especially with the weather that's going on.
Oh, good point, Jenny. Good point, Jenny. Yeah. All right, walk over to the goatees and let me show off the pattern. Oh yeah, there's some over here. Yeah. Why shouldn't we take a picture of our Fiber Art Studio Tour pattern with with fiber animals in the background? So, yeah. Oh, you know what else I should tell you guys? I should tell you guys that this is an advanced beginner pattern because we want everybody to feel like they could knit it. So the stitches that are in it are not really too complicated. If you can knit and purl, then you can launch forward into this pattern. Okay, Sandra's asking me a question. What was the name of the mini pack that had the yellow and the peach and the pink and the brown in it? That was a 5 pack. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to go look that up. So this particular shawl that she's modeling uses 2 skeins of each of 5 colors. Okay, so yes, so here, that's a good point. So when we say that all the indie dye artists are putting out these 5 packs of mini skeins, generally speaking, in each 5 pack, there will be a grouping of neutrals and then something that's a pop of color. And then when you get the pattern, it's worked with about 6 neutrals and about 4 pops of color. And you can see the end result. And I think that if you had some strong neutrals in your packs, they could work as your pop of color. Like you can put 2 different neutrals next to each other and create contrast. If you see some areas of this shawl, it's very, very low contrast. And then some areas have higher contrast. Like this is totally high contrast, but I love it. Okay, so then, so someone is asking me about mini packs that were on my table in my last video. I can go and take a quick look and see what I brought out with me just to answer, because I guess we should be answering questions. We are live, live from Avalon Springs Farm. Oh, I probably didn't bring out the one that had the description. This one that has a lot of fall colors and oranges in it was called Tiger in the Garden. So that one's Tiger in the Garden. This one that has a lot of blues and greens in it is called Summer Peacock. That's Summer Peacock. And then this one I named after our kitty cat because she's very gray and has a big heart. And so this one is named Eva the Pretty Kitty. So I don't have the one out here that the person just asked for, but I will go in and take a look when we're off of the live. Let me, since I have it, show you guys the specs. So it's 10 100-yard minis, and you know what, you guys? Many different dye artists will vary a little bit. Some mini skeins will be a little less than 100 yards, some will be a little more, but the pattern is very kind and flexible in that, so do not fret. You need 6 shades, that's what we were talking about, of your sort of neutral tones, and then a few pops of color. It's an asymmetrical triangle, and it's worked outward from a single point. That's pretty easy peasy. Oh, and the size. It's 68 inches wide by 30 inches deep. It's pretty big, and we haven't even blocked ours, and you see how big it is on Jenny. Okay, so panning back to Jenny because she's so cute. The skills: simple cables, simple lace, and reading charts. But since Kathleen of Crackpot Woolworks just did it, she said, hey, if you can knit and purl, then these are like launch, just stitch patterns that you just jump off of that basic skill set. Let's see. So this particular shawl, here's another question. The particular shawl that she's modeling uses 2 skeins of each of the 5 colors. Yes. Let's see. Yes and no. Okay, it uses 10 mini skeins, and you could do it like you could buy 2 5-packs if you wanted that were the same, but what we're suggesting that you do in the Fiber Art Studio Tour is go out and get 2 5-packs from 2 different people and mix them up. Let's see. Let's see. Could Jenny show it around her neck? Oh, yes. She sure could. Like as if you weren't wearing it in a big triangle. Like, let's say, yeah, flip that part forward. I would not call this a wardrobe malfunction. I would call this yeah! I would call this like a wardrobe function. Yeah, totally. As a matter of fact, actually, that's probably how I would wear it a lot of the time. And then you could either, yeah, does that feel, how does that feel?
It feels really actually pretty nice. It's not very
too bulky.
Or bulky. Yeah, it's very, very light and breezy. Yeah.
Oh, and they're saying, oh, thank you, Jenny. All right. So if there's no other questions, it looks nice like that. Yes, it does look nice. Oh, did we do it backwards?
Is it backwards?
No.
No.
Okay, cool. I had to just check that. Both Jenny and I are totally dyslexic. I gave that to my child. So we do that all the time. Anyway, now with a really pretty picture of Jenny, I'm going to bid you guys a farewell as an organizer from the studio tour, and hope you enjoyed our little sample. Thank you. Okay, so Jenny, can you show me how to do this?